holes for 6 million rands that do not exist, that are unaccounted for. And the purpose of today is to clarify that so that we can give an insight breakdown of where the allegations come from, whether they hold weight or do not hold weight at all. And joining me to do so today, we have Igor Skierkocho, who's also a member of parliament in the NCOP, and I've mentioned earlier that he's also part of the constituency head here. He's responsible for Metsi Maholo and Mafube within the district. So he's joining us here. He is on my far left. That's Igor Skierkocho. And joining us here, as the locals would usually know, familiar faces here on my immediate right, would be the MMC who's responsible for tourism, economic development and infrastructure here in Fezile Dabi, that is Nick Miller, as well as the mayor of this district municipality and the caucus leader of the Democratic Alliance here, that is Ndade Dennis Khasudi. We do have other MMCs here with us on the ground, as well as the speaker here available, and if there are moments available that the media would like to take to engage our councillors and public reps on what that they are doing, then you're most welcome to do so. Without any further ado, colleagues, let's get to the crux of it. It is a falsehood that there is absolutely no pothole to be accounted. We do have a lot of potholes in South Africa, in the Free State in particular, but it is a falsehood that we do not have any boreholes that can be accounted for. They exist, and Nick Miller will give us that. We have characterized these claims as nothing other than a smear campaign trying to derail us from the work that we're doing in this municipality for the residents of this municipality, to derail us and shame us as the Democratic Alliance. But I'm sure you're waiting for the technicalities. I'll now hand over to Nick. Thank you, Nick.
Thank you very much, Karabu. Yes, thank you for introducing me. I am Nick Muller. I'm the MMC for LED Tourism and Infrastructure here at Fezile Dabi District Municipality. Please excuse me while I adjust this. It's not going to work. I'd just like to shed some light on the current project that is all over the media, and the falseness of that we are drilling boreholes for exuberant amounts of money that don't apparently exist, etc. The original scope for this project was that we would drill 6 new boreholes. Apologies. You are forgiven. Thank you very much for that. So the original scope for this project was a request for 6 new boreholes and a refurbishment of 2 existing boreholes in the Tweeling area. This is to provide water to many homes and many residents in the area. This project started off with 17 tenders that were submitted, of which the highest bid was just over 30 million rand for this project, and the cheapest bid was the one that was accepted, which was for 6.4 million rand. That was the original scope and the original project that we set out to do. The contractor that was employed was Lino 87 Solutions Pty Limited. They were the ones that won the bid, and which started with the project. The main aim was to have an alternative and as well a main source of water if ever needed. The area really struggles with a consistent water supply, and this can be challenging as we all know. The original scope was also to provide a 2 megaliter supply every day of water. So this is quite a large scale of water and supplies quite a lot of residents. Originally, the 6 boreholes were drilled, or let's start with this. There was the 2 boreholes that needed to be refurbished were not. It was not financially viable to refurbish these 2, so it was decided to rather just drill additional boreholes to make way for these 2 that one had fallen closed and other problems, so it was just not financially viable. So there was a total of 9 boreholes that were drilled. However, we sat with a problem because there was only a 1.1 megaliter supply from these 9 boreholes. So it was decided to drill an additional 3 boreholes, which brought our supply up to 2 megaliters. If we actually only used 9 of the best boreholes that were originally drilled. So we still have 3 additional boreholes that are there. I promise you, they are there. You are welcome to come and see them. I'll give you GPS coordinates of each one of them as well. But they are there, and they are available for later use. The big thing is with regarding this project, this is not your residential borehole. This is not your residential borehole that you drill and you fill your JoJo tank and you do your 5 or 10,000 liters a day, etc., towards your garden and supply house. These 9 boreholes supply 2 megaliters of water every day to a community which is in desperate need of assistance with water. This consists of pump houses. They've got a very long lifespan, these boreholes. They've got PVC casings, they've got gravel packing, and can supply 8,000 people, residents, with water, which is an amazing achievement in my opinion. So the fact of the matter of 6 million rand for 6 boreholes doesn't actually talk to the magnitude of this project and what it can produce. This water also gets supplied straight into the water works on site, which can then from there be distributed straight to residential homes and also be treated if needed and so forth. Then when we get to why this project, we all know that water is a scarce commodity in our country, and water is life. We cannot allow for communities to be without water, which so often happens in so many areas in our beautiful country. And this is securing water supply to many residents who can't maybe afford to drill their own boreholes and have a secondary tank and so forth. But this assists each one of those residents with supply, and that is why we are proud to say that we are assisting with not only a secondary supply, but if ever there is a problem on site where via the Highlands Tunnel from Lake Kariba or something, we can't have a supply of water, we can satisfactorily say that we can assist the town and supply the more than 8,000 or approximately 8,000 residents with a water supply and good water supply. And that is the reason why we have taken on this project, and it will be exciting and it's going to be a celebration as soon as in the near few weeks when we unveil this project and when the supply is running, and we will invite you all to come and see that as well. So thank you from my side.
Now I'm short again, so I'll elevate because everybody else here is, we can't do this all the time though, because everybody else is taller than me. So thank you very much, MMC. Thank you for the clarification. So colleagues, the boreholes exist. The boreholes are not ordinary boreholes that you find in your house that supply water for 4 to 5 people in a household and maybe 20 or 40 people if or a funeral in the yard. These are boreholes that are constructed for 8,000 people in a community, both in town and in the townships that are dwelling, to ensure that every day there's never a break of water. So thank you very much, MMC, for that breakdown. And thank you for the work that you're doing on behalf of the residents of Fezile Dabi and Mafube in particular for that. I'll now hand over to the mayor. We do have a lot of elephants in the room that the mayor must be able to clarify us on as far as the political landscape of Fezile Dabi, what it is that we've been able to do so far, and what it is that we're still going to be able to do. Majoro, I'll hand over to you.
Thank you, Honorable Mayor Karabo Khachau. My name is Dennis Vasudi. I'm the District Mayor of Fezile Dabi. And good morning to all of you who are here today. First of all, I must also put this clear and be recorded, and so that we all have full understanding. of what is happening and what has been happening in Fezile Dabi. And please allow me to start with the issue of motion of no confidence to the existing leadership politically. That is myself, including the Speaker, my team, the MMC, including other members of our caucus. Yes, indeed, people must be shaken when the good work is happening. And once you realize that you can't have your hand in the cookie jug, you'll make all efforts to even mislead and give information without existing. This is not for the first time. I've been given notice for a motion of no confidence to the political leadership. But I think that one in due course will also get its expression in the Council of Fezile Dabi. And furthermore, as I've indicated, the good work that has been happening in Fezile Dabi and doesn't stop here, is still going to continue. The confidence that I have together with my team, and yes, indeed, with the support of everyone in Fezile Dabi, including the resident of Fezile Dabi, will continue doing the good work for the DA, for the residents of Fezile Dabi. And allow me also to indicate and also inform you, our municipality, Fezile Dabi District Municipality, is amongst a few of the municipalities around Fezile Dabi who have actually managed to appoint the municipality manager and his team. That is your Section 57 managers. So you'll see within no time they were appointed. They were actually working towards what we want to achieve, which is the vision that we have and the mission that we have to serve the residents of Fezile Dabi. And furthermore, in terms of oversight that we are playing as political heads in this municipality, each and every political head from various departments, they are taking this as a course of their work because they're actually in contact, they're actually on the ground to see to it. They also support the managers or directors in their department. In boosting the service delivery in Fezile Dabi, under the same executive mayor who's facing the motion of no confidence, like I've explained in my openings, the same team did manage to complete what you call skills audit to improve the service delivery within the entire Fezile Dabi. Remember, Fezile Dabi is one of the districts that is in support of their local municipalities. And now, including what we have, that I'll soon also explain and give that information to you. The skills audit is one of the performance that assist the institution in order to address the skills gap and development opportunities. And this has came after we've realized that it has not been done in many years. So with what we have and compared to what we want to achieve as a district municipality, if we did not actually perform the skills audit, we're not going to be able to also to give or to have a way of giving a service delivery or improving the service delivery within our district. So it tells you DA cares and DA will do it. Furthermore, colleagues, to inform you with what we have achieved, and yes, indeed, thank you very much, MMC Mula, to articulate further with the project that I don't have to go deeper on it, but just to give you the highlights of what we have achieved in Fezile Dabi. But this tells you about what we have achieved in support of the entire district municipality. That it includes your local municipality, our neighbor, Mitsimaholo, just at the backyards of Fezile Dabi. We also have Mafube, that I believe is also known within the district municipality. We also have Mukaka, that's where I come from. My hometown is in Kronstadt. And we furthermore have Ngwate municipality, of which all these 4 municipalities, they fall under district that is called Fezile Dabi. So when I speak of the projects that we have took and even extended the service delivery or a helping hand to the other local municipality in support, this is not a share service, remember, this is a support that we are giving to our local municipality. We had a project of the street lights that were allocated to all local municipalities. So these are the benefits of what we have brought to our residents in Fezile Dabi. And this project is not going to stop here. The vision, like I was indicating, what we are planning and what we want to do or seeing happening in future. We are also looking to the mass highlight, LED mass highlight, that we are also going to be supporting our local municipalities with those mass highlight that we are seeing to the next financial year with the grant that we'll be receiving. That is what we'll be implementing within Fezile Dabi. And one will ask yourself, we've seen the good work that has been done by Fezile Dabi through their program of EPWP. Yes, indeed, that was a good project and it's a good program. And myself and my team, we have also agreed in this coming financial year what we are going to promote for Fezile Dabi, including with the leadership of the Democratic Alliance. We are going to assure the resident of Fezile Dabi that in this next coming financial year, we are going to make sure that we allocate 20 per municipality. The same good work that we have done with Metsimaholo, assisting Metsimaholo with cleaning the town, and reminding you of Metsimaholo. We speak of Orangeville, Dennisville, Metsimaholo, because these are the project that we had here in Metsimaholo. It was to clean all government departments, including your SAPS, your clinics, your hospital, everywhere where you can see. And there are photographic evidence that has proven that this was the best successful project that we have with EPWP. So we are also planning to bring this or to take this to these other 3 local municipalities, and Metsimaholo won't be forgotten out of those allocations that will be given to other local municipalities as in support. Going further, as one of their functions as a district municipality, like I've mentioned, your LED, tourism and infrastructure. We also have environmental health and emergency services. So we have a key stakeholder that is operating within the health industry in our district. So we have obtained or we have managed to establish a successful district health council to assure the resident of Fezile Dabi we care about their health status, we care about health places where they are supposed to get services. So this kind of a platform, it's where all clinic managers, your committees, including the MMC responsible for that, and in the support of the provincial government, will take this to our communities to show that DA cares and DA will do it. And again, on the same department, we have also managed to establish an TB and HIV/AIDS council. And with the rate that we have been given the information, Fezile Dabi is one of the districts that has got a high number of people who are affected with the disease that I just mentioned. Furthermore, Program Director, we as Fezile Dabi district municipality, under the same leadership that is facing the motion of no confidence in the next few weeks, we have managed also to reduce the historic AG findings from 76 to 41. So this is one of the achievements as Fezile Dabi through the same leadership. We've also managed to remove the stadium that is well known as Fezile Dabi Stadium from our asset. This has been on a number of occasions giving us a red flag. So it's one of the countings when it comes to what you want to know in terms of what Fezile Dabi has actually achieved. Remember, this it was registered to our assets register. So now it is back to their rightful owners, which is one of our local municipality, which is Mwate municipality. And the last one on this one, we must also indicate and let you know that the signing of MOU with the SIU, it is the cause of it. It was for the investigation that must take place for all maladministration that has been taking place in the years before we take over in office. So there's a lot that has been happening by the time we had the former MM. So I do believe you'll also be notified once we have any outcomes pertaining to this. And lastly, I know and I'm aware that there has been an issue of the borehole that we are being told that it has been erected at the MM's residence. And I must also indicate that that is his private property, but as an institution and the leadership in this municipality, yes, indeed, there are those rumors. And from what I know and with the information that my MMC has provided me with here, and I think it has been also been communicated, we only know about the 9 boreholes. So the other boreholes of which it was not part of what Councillor Mula has indicated, that it is not within the specification that the institution has to deal with. But well, also, in my closing, I want to assure you, we won't just leave it as it is, and we'll definitely have to get our cards in order so that if there's a need for an investigation on this matter, we'll definitely investigate. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Majoro. I am on my tiptoes again. Colleagues, I'm going to hand over to Igos Gerkocho, who's part of the constituency heads here, to also give us his addition as the political head in the situation, to analyze what it is that we have been able to pick up, but also to give clear political direction moving forward of what the Democratic Alliance is going to do here in the district for the residents of the district.
Thank you, Kurabu, and good morning, everybody. I think we need to make clear of what's happening here, of how this process, where we are now and where we're coming with this borehole. On Thursday last week, the motion of no confidence was delivered. The next day, the EFF went and laid complaints. Sunday, we get the article. So clearly, it's a breakers and a builder situation that we have here now. While we are building and serving the community, the EFF wants to come and break down what we are doing as the DA government, as we are caring. So it's clearly a political ploy of where the DA builds, lifts up the communities of people, and then they want to break down. And also, it just proved this project was inherited, as MMC said, from Mafube, where they were not able to deliver. Then we went and delivered not just 6 boreholes, there's 9 plus 3, so it's 12 functioning boreholes that's serving the community on a daily basis. And it's imperative that we must remember that Fezile Dabi is surrounded with water boards that can't deliver water. Rand Water is not delivering to Gauteng. Val Centre is not delivering. And Mafube is a licensed water supplier. And there the DA difference came in, and we're serving over 8,000 people. So it must be clarified that when you use politics to maneuver, you hurt and you break down. And as the mayor said with the municipal manager, the allegations are there. But that is our role now. What we can do is make sure there's proper oversight to bring in proof that this was done in his private capacity. Because there's 12 boreholes, there's not 13. But that is going to be our role moving forward to ensure that we can show that no taxpayer money was used by the DA governed Fezile Dabi to show that every single cent that's spent with this grant went back to the people. And if you just look at how many boreholes were actually drilled with the original spec, we are giving value for your money. Not just 6 boreholes, 12 functioning boreholes feeding to the people. And these people are dwelling in the surrounding area. They've got constant water. And that's the DA difference. And Megrabo, I'm not going to say take it out long, politicians like to talk a lot, but that is the point. Fezile Dabi, governed by the DA, we are building for the people. And we're asking you to support us so that when this motion of no confidence comes, we can show the breakers, the people that care must govern. And I ask you that unite behind us so that Fezile Dabi can continue to serve all 4 of the other local municipalities and moving forward. Thank you, Gloria.
The crowd certainly agrees and approves of your message. We stamp it and we endorse it. Colleagues, now that brings us to an engagement session. I think our communication has been clear. If there are any questions that members of the media would like to bring to our attention, please let us know so that I can open up for a Q&A. And as a standard protocol, if you are going to ask a question, please indicate your name, the media house that you represent, and to whom you would like to pose the question, and then I'll direct them accordingly.
Thank you very much, Bongali from Central News. My question is to the mayor. He spoke about the Fezile Dabi Stadium. I just wanted to understand the process. Was it an official handover of the stadium, or was it just removed from the assets of the district municipality? The reason why I'm asking that is because there has been an outstanding issue with poor construction of that stadium. And if there was a proper process of handover, how did you go about dealing with that issue? Thank you very much.
Okay, that's the only question we have. Alrighty then, Majora, I'll hand over to you and then I'll wrap it up.
Thank you, and good morning once again. Yes, thank you, Bongani, for the question. The Fezile Dabi Stadium, it has been built, I think, for more than 7 to 8 years. And yes, the official handing over of the stadium, the process was a very successful one. There have been a couple of meetings. And there's also historical meetings, historical evidence to the issue about Fezile Dabi Stadium. There's been a number of meetings between myself and both MEC of Sports, Arts and Culture, and also MEC of Public Works. And also with the administration, there's been a couple of meetings until last month, if my memory serves me well, will pardon me if I'm wrong. That is where the handover was done and completed. It was an official one. Thank you very much.
Thank you, colleagues. My toes are tired. So, I want to wrap it up and say, firstly, thank you to each and every one of you guys who availed yourselves to be here today. Thank you for taking the time to not only report on what we're saying, but to hear us with open ears and open hearts. I would like to commit on behalf of the Democratic Alliance here today that we're not confused about why we are in government. We're in government to deliver services to people who have been neglected by a democratic dispensation for the last 31 years. We came in knowing that there is a rot behind us, that we first need to clear it before we can get to where we are. And SIU is the first step to do so. A skills audit to ensure that we know what it is that we are dealing with is a step in the right direction. We've done that. And we're beyond that. We've even started actioning to deliver to people. It's Human Rights Month. And I'm certainly proud to be standing here explaining how the Democratic Alliance is giving water to people. Water which is life, water which we can't live without. And it is this kind of work that I am confident that we will continue to do beyond Mafube, but across the entire district. Gone are the days of a district municipality here that does not know what it's doing, that does not know to whom it accounts to or to whom it answers to. Today, we are reminding South Africans and the residents of Fezile Dabi that we are here to serve you, and for you, we will remain and will continue to work hard. Thank you very much, NMC, Majoro, the entire team, your cabinet here. Thank you for the work that you do for your people. And the DA sees it and will continue to back you. Thank you.